Bitcoin bulls are waiting for this exact moment. You guys, we had a bounce from fake news, and even after Trump posts on Truth Social, there was little to no effect in price. Does that mean that buyers are not afraid anymore? Is this really the bottom? Hi everyone, and if you're new here, you will quickly find out that this channel is about live technical analysis and teaching you how to read the charts so you can finally become a better trader. If that sounds good to you, please like and subscribe, and let's dive straight into it. Today we're going to talk about what signals are the bulls waiting for before they jump into more buys and discuss why is that. But before that, some food for thought. Imagine this. Right. Trump drops some huge tariffs on China and boom, markets freak out. People start worrying about inflation, prices going up, and the economy getting shaky. But here's where it gets really interesting. Trump has always said nobody gets rich when interest rates are high. He didn't really build his real estate empire by paying high interest rates. Nope, he actually used cheap loans and took advantage of the rising property values. Now, what if this trade war isn't really about China at all? Imagine, what if it's actually about pushing the Feds to actually cut rates and make money cheaper? Picture this scenario. The tariff caused a bunch of uncertainty and the economy starts looking shaky. Then the Feds step in, lower interest rates to calm things down. And Trump then makes a deal to lower the tariffs. Market gets happy, and then the economy bounces back to all-time highs back in this year in 2025. So I think this is actually quite possible because thinking about it, high code glitch, thinking about all this thing, Bitcoin was actually born in the financial crisis, right? 2008. And it thrives when people are starting to lose trust in the banks and, the traditional money structures. So if this trade war keeps heating up and the Feds actually cut rates to deal with it, Bitcoin could totally ride that wave and come on top. So that's the real question. Is this trade war just the surface level of something bigger, like a hidden game of money and power where Bitcoin could be, the secret player? I think this is like that would be a really interesting twist in all this, you guys. And don't forget, Discord is still open today for you guys to join for free. It's usually $50, so don't miss out. We have started our trading challenge, so join in. It's going to be super fun, and someone is going to win $200. And we also have $50 for the other participants as well who are trading with less capital, because I do understand that not everyone can afford to flip 1K to 2K. Some people have $200 to trade with. That's fine. They can still participate in our challenge. All right, let's move on to the charts and see what is going on. What is going on here? Alrighty then. So I've been looking at this opening price action as of now. And what I'm seeing is NASDAQ is trading higher. It opened higher. And Bitcoin, I have this liquidity down here. This is on the 1 minute. I like to look at the 1 minute when market opens. So we have this liquidity. We ran straight into it. And now it seems like we're going for this liquidity. On the way, we generated this. That's fine. And it seems now we're heading straight up for this. The question is, what is going to happen from here on? Are we actually bullish now? Was this the bottom, you guys? We're going to talk about it because there is a lot of clues that we can look at. Let me move the chat 1 second. Alien Psyop is here. Conrad, I'm going to sneeze. Mark Bass, hi everyone. True, some calling it a great reset, but it could indeed be a big bluff. Yeah, think about it. He's a business guy, right? He just wants the interest rates lower at this point. And the question is the Fed going to, buy this bluff? All right, so Nasdaq is trading higher. We had some liquidity here taken and continuing to trade higher. On the 4-hour, let's have a look. We are still bearish, but now we're just about to invalidate this bearish setup because we've developed this fractal. We looked at it yesterday and we said that this is going to be invalidation of this setup. And then from here on, we're going to wait what price is going to do at 19,299. This level up here for Nasdaq is going to give some clues, right? Not even the 20K, actually, to be more precise, the 20K level is going to give more clues. So yeah, this is good to see. I'm happy to see that. Let's have a look back on Bitcoin. Yes, we have the current target, which is up here at 80,862.4. So that is exactly what we are going to aim for. Now, if price decides to reject from here and just drops down, I will be potentially looking for longs in the session around the Asia low, which is marked with blue down here, to target the liquidity. And then, of course, I want to go up to this sell zone because this is actually what every bull is eyeing right now. The price seems pretty bullish right now, you guys, right? We have the fake news. Trump is, tweeting about it, and he's like, the market does absolutely nothing. So it seems like there is still risk appetite out there, and that we can still go up from here, which is going to be a very interesting scenario. So to be fair with you, I'm only interested in participating in longs if we go down, sweep the Asia low, right? And then we retest the area around 78,000, in between 78,600 and 78,253. 78,253 is going to be actually my preferred entry area. There is no guarantee that we're gonna get that, but then if we get it, yes, I'll participate in a long. If we don't get it, I'm just gonna look at price travel up, and then I want to see what happens up here at this sell zone, because that 4-hour sell zone is going to give us all the clues. Now, why is this a sell zone? Because this leg to the downside broke structure. We broke structure here. So we have a massive order block sitting here that I want to see if it's going to hold and then price reverses. Now, even if I take short from here, it's going to be, a short-term trade. Like, I'm not going to look to hold too much because we still need to assess, right? It's very possible that we're going to... Hi, Barud 558. We have someone new. We love having new people here. You're very welcome. So basically, yeah, I think what's going to happen is we're either going to range right now, or we're just straight going to go up here and then range and potentially break that zone. And if that happens, if we get a body close, right? I want to see a body close. Actually, the 4-hour is perfect for that. I want to see a body close above this sell zone, which is then essentially going to invalidate getting a body close. It's going to invalidate the short setup. And now we can... Sorry, I used to stutter a lot before. I'm still fighting it. I don't know why when I'm live. But so yeah, we are trying to fight this zone now, and if we manage to get a body close here, we are going to be more confident looking for longs. And then our stop loss is obviously going to be down here, which is not going to be, very safe, but still, if you want to participate in that move, if I want to participate in that move, this is what needs to happen. Now let's go back on the 1 minute and see what's happening. Back on the 1 minute, let's see how price is playing. All right, so we still haven't taken that liquidity. I checked all other charts. The liquidity is not taken. Potentially on the futures, actually, we took it and then we went down and took this liquidity on the 1 minute. So now I'm watching what price is gonna do, whether we're going to reverse again here, drop down, or we're going to come up, take that liquidity. And if we do that, the liquidity on the downside is already taken. So I'm pretty much looking for more upside for this session. Not to mention that we have more liquidity sitting at up here at the 81,210. So this is a very, very nice area to catch. Now, I was hoping for a little bit more clear downside movement, so then I can take a long, so the risk reward actually makes sense, because for now it doesn't really make any sense, to be fair with you guys. This is on the 1 minute. I'm in a trading challenge, which means I'm not going to take a trade with higher than 70x. And then, you know, it's not much return, considering that I'm looking for sells from this massive zone that all the bulls are literally eyeing right now. This is the zone, you guys, right? It starts at 82,414 up until 83,000. Below 83,700, actually, let's make it more exact, it's going to be at 83,465.9 if we're going to be like super anal about it. This is what we wait to see a break through, right? A clean breakthrough here, a close above. This is what is going to give us the bullish signal, and then that is going to then, you know, go back to our original bias, which is long, right? Our original bias is long because we have this double liquidity formation here on the 4 hour. And some of my members are still asking, am I still, you know, believing in that setup? Of course I do. Of course I do. Yes, we had one snipe down here below the liquidity, and then we tried, but we failed. But this is all news driven, right? This is all news driven. So it really might be it. This is one of the reasons why I think it might be it, because the 4 hour liquidity here that we have marked since, I don't know, when was it created? Beginning of March. We've been waiting for this liquidity to be taken, which it did right here on the on the 10th of March. And then we started going up, which is exactly what we wanted to see. And then all the news happened, and all the, you know, the FUD and the panic happened. So we dropped down, and again, we retested our areas. We took liquidity on NASDAQ on a daily time frame, which is super high time frame. And now this really could be it, right? I'm willing to believe that. And the overall bias of us going up to 95K and shorting from here, it's still valid. All this analysis are still on the table, right? Let's go back on the 1 minute. See, I know that I said many times to you guys that it's really hard for me to stream and trade at the same time, but I have been doing it, and I will continue doing it, because yeah, because otherwise I'm just simply gonna miss a lot of trades, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, we're still rejecting from this area. Let's see what happens. If price drops, it's going to give us a good opportunity to long. For now, it's really trading in the middle. It's absolutely nothing burger. There is nothing we can I can personally participate in right now. We're literally trading in a range. I want to see a clear high and a clear low taken, and that's when I will get involved. Okay, let's have a look quickly at Sol, because Sol is at very low levels. It's extremely juicy right now. Ancient Kritoshi, hello crypto trade holders. Gabby the Guru, my most trusted news source, very professional. All right, thank you very much. That's very kind. I haven't seen you here before, so you are most welcome. Yeah, so to be fair, a lot of the altcoins on Sunday rang my alarms. A lot of the altcoins rang my alarms that it's time to buy, right? But then I didn't press the trigger because it was just too dangerous. because you never know where the bottom is actually going to be, right? You're gonna just go ahead and try catch every bottom. You're gonna fail usually, unless it's like a clear break of structure, which we saw on Monday, right? For Bitcoin, we saw that bottom on Monday. Again, it was on the 1 minute chart, but who cares, right? Let's go down here and see what happened. Where are we? Hold on one sec. Let's just drop. This is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we can use the 15-minute time frame as an example, right? We hit the NQ daily liquidity level that we were waiting for, and then we had a clear break of structure, clear market shift on the 1 minute. And then I was like, okay, let's wait for a 15-minute one. We got the 15-minute one, right? So there were so many confirmations like on a lower time frame, but I personally was really scared because the market could act irrational in moments like this. So now the big confirmation for anyone that is safe trading, that is really, really cautious of their capital, the smart traders, the real bulls, the real whales, they would be waiting for this area between 82,414 and 83,000, right? We wanted to be specific around this zone, 83567. It's always like a little bit up or down, but like we're talking exactly this area. You can see it clearly, right? I'll just move it here for price, next to the price so you can see it. This is the break that is going to give us the massive clue, right? Once we break body close here, this is it. And even if price starts retracing down within this zone, that's fine. You have to, I'm going to have a clear stop loss below this low. And then is it possible that price retraces to the 12-hour support level at 78,253? Yes. Right? Even at the lowest levels is very possible, because the same thing happened when price dropped to 49K, you guys. Shall we have a look at it? Actually, let's have a look at it. Let's go to 49K and see. Sorry, I'm drawing again. It's never like so easy and that clear. Right? Let's move on the 4-hour and see what happened. So we had the stab, see down here, we had the stab on the 4-hour, and then we came so close to that low, so close that some people would probably like freak out and get scared. But the reason for that is because they don't want to release any traders that were going short here. So that's why it's just a wick and then a quick run away from it. So it's possible that we see some similar scenario down here right now. But as soon as you have a clear stop loss under the low, I think it should be fine, because the setup should be valid, right? If we break that level here, I'm now being officially bullish until the 95K level. And once we reach at the 95K level, then I don't know what's going to happen, because a lot of people are extremely cautious right now. And I don't know what's going to happen when Bitcoin hits 100K again. But I personally think that a lot of people will start to exit the markets, right? A lot of people will be playing it safe. So there is definitely going to be some short around this area. Even if for scalp, it's always good, right? You can hold for a longer period of time or for a shorter period of time, whatever you guys feel like, right? But all right, let's go back on the 1 minute and see if we're going to get any entries here. No, it seems like, okay, it seems like we're going to go up and take this liquidity right now on Bitcoin, which is fine. And I want to just look at price, what it does at Asia high, which is at 80,862, because remember, 80,000. Oh yeah, good shot, Cloud Chaser. We have CPI as well, which is going to be very volatile, I think. But you guys, you should not forget that 80,000, it's like a very touchy area right now. So, you know, even that we're playing about and we're returning back to the 80K area, this might potentially mean that we just simply reject from it and just drop down. So if we start rejecting from here, placing shorts is also not a bad bet at all. Maybe we could continue a Bitcoin bull market next year. Retail investors are super afraid right now. Yeah, I agree. But also remember how easy it is for retail to become bullish like so fast, because they don't want to miss out on the bull run, right? Nobody wants to miss out on the bull run. Everyone was hoping for this big gain. So like, this is what everyone is expecting. Yeah, so it seems like during this live we're not gonna get any interesting trades because we're just simply stuck in this range here in between. Don't forget the average Bitcoin price from MicroStrategy is 66K right now. Yeah, this guy's been buying like crazy, and it's going to be making the news when he fails, when Bitcoin drops, if Bitcoin drops below 65K. I don't think it will, but again, we spoke about it yesterday, and actually we can go ahead and review our zones as well. For that we spoke about, we know this is okay. I'm repeating it because it's important for us to understand that on a weekly time frame, we're trading in this super huge fair value gap, which is on a weekly time frame. So that means very high time frame. We know that the low of this fair value gap is down here at 73,759.2. Now if we start getting any body closes below here, then now we're looking to actually take this low over here, which is sitting at 66,816. Could this low be wicked and then price reverses? Yes, that's absolutely possible. But the safest entry then is going to be around the 65K area, which is, you know, the next bullish fair value gap on the weekly time frame, combined with a buy order block down here. So that's going to be like the most likely scenario, like not the most likely scenario, but like the highest probability entry according to how I trade. But before that, of course, we can wick that low, we can wick that whole area. That's all fine, right? We have the support as well, together with a breaker block here at 72,778. So these are the zones that I talk about every day, and these are the zones that I expect to see, you know, tapped into. But also, I said to you guys that before the sell-off, I wanted to see March low being protected, and then I wanted to see 95K before March low taken. Now we're not seeing that, so this might as well just be another massive manipulation. This is what I want you guys to look out for, and be extremely cautious. The buys were absolutely valid. Like I said, we had confirmations on the 1 minute, on the 3 minutes, on the 15 minutes. Now I want to see a confirmation on the 4 hour, and this is going to take some real work. But once this happens, then I'm more confident. For now, I'm still bearish. So until that changes, the bias stays exactly the same. Yeah. So that's for today, you guys. If you want me to look at any outs, let me know. But yeah, I think it's best to just review Bitcoin at this point and stay with the majors, because that's where you're gonna get the most clues right now. And yes, don't forget, Discord is available. Again, I've posted the link for everyone. You can join for free today as well, and I'm gonna cut that probably later today. We'll see. Kuhn wants to see ETH. All right, let's have a look at quickly at Ethereum, see what's happening. Yeah, ETH is also bullish right now. A few candles moving around in a range, but essentially we need to take this high. But having developed these fractals here, and these fractals here, price is showing me that it's quite insecure. And to be honest with you, for Ethereum, the situation is like with Bitcoin, we're currently trading somewhere here right now. We're trading somewhere here. And Ethereum is lagging behind. So the confirmation for ETH is going to be above 1,810 before I actually get super bullish on ETH. For now, it's just very, very weak, and it's just frankly too close to being invalidated. And then also, if I, look a bit further, I have my buy zone for ETH starting at around 1,357, which is just above this low that we've created. So we might as well just go and take that low. We might as well just go and take that low, or maybe create some sort of swing failure pattern here with that wick and then reverse. This is also a possibility. And if that fails, well, then we have, a long way down. But anywhere around these two relative equal lows, I think is going to be a very, very good buy if we start dropping substantially. But before that, the buy zone needs to hold. And the buy zone is just below the low that we have currently created, and that everyone is wondering whether that's the bottom, yes or not. So it starts at 1,357. We haven't reached it. And frankly, I have some other altcoins that I have entries for, that I've placed entries for, and the entries are, again, points below the current price. So yeah, I am still bearish, and I don't believe that for now. And we're going to keep it like that. You guys, you are most welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is for today. There is not much more to discuss because price is doing absolutely nothing right now. I'm not sure if it's because we have CPI tomorrow, but again, right now we have this liquidity down here, so we might get some long entries today actually. That would be good, because that was my initial bias. I wanted to see price drop down, and then me finding some buys at around Asia low and the 12-hour support area at 78,253, because on the 4-hour we're still bullish. So that's what we're looking for today. And if you want to see how I trade and what I take, you can join Discord, because that's when where I will post my setups as usual. Trader 80, you're kind of late because I'm going to cut this one off. Nasdaq rejected as yesterday wick. Okay, let's have a look at Nasdaq real quick since we're live right now. It doesn't seem like it's rejecting. Did we sweep it right now actually? Because this was our invalidation. No, we haven't actually swept the high yet. We're just about to do it. We're gonna do it right now. I feel we're gonna do it. We're too close. We're too close to it, and this is going to be the invalidation for the short. So from here, the next 4-hour close is going to give more clues. And then we have here a doji candle that's pretty much also going to work as a sell zone down here. So, if we open the indicators, and by the way, the 20% discount for the indicators is still on, you guys. So okay, so it's not recording this one. So yeah, price will probably reject from around this area here, which is starting at around 18,825, but we don't know. We have to see what's going to happen. And up, I have this zone also marked at 19,299. So let's first see the rejection here and the 4-hour confirmation, whether it's bullish or bearish, to make some more decisions on where price is headed. For now, we just need to wait for the invalidation of the short, because now it's showing a short signal. Invalidation is just few points away from it, so that's what we want to see happening right now. If it rejects from here, it's pure manipulation. It's just too close. It needs to go. So yeah, that's for today, you guys, and I'll see you on Discord. Don't forget to smash the like button, please. As usual. I keep forgetting to ask you guys to do that. Cheers, you guys. All right, see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, more news. Tomorrow, I'm going live on Coin Bureau trading. So make sure you drop. I think it's going to be at 12 UTC. So yeah, 12 p.m. UTC, I'm going to be live on Coin Bureau, and we're going to have some fun chats. Make sure you make it and support me.